I'm having problems with this draft, John, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah.
It's all right, so
It's
play
not
hard
clean.
clock. Yopaj Tiny. It looks like they're trying to finish this game fast, from what I can tell.
Still not too much excitement over this yet.
Look at this bot lane, though. They've just been left alone here, KP and Skem. A lot of heroes up top. 4 heroes from TNC. They're going to try and go for a fight. And play hard, going after March, but now the surround is here, and they are going to just focus down play hard. I'm getting PTSD from the last game, John.
Oof.
Yeah. Play hard goes. Somewhere out there. Yopaj, however, is copping so much harass, and as soon as that stun came out from March, it'll force out the TP from play hard. And you see March, he just runs straight back up top. He was more than happy with that TP being expended, but Armel is going to die because of it.
Ooh, yeah, ruthless Yopaj with the punishment and the avalanche toss, just getting it onto the cogs as well, perfectly spaced out there.
Tim's bot lane getting very low on this Grimstroke. Mike, yeah, he does tick out, and now the Fire Spirits do connect onto KB. It's our level 2 Fire Spirits, so KB gonna survive on 15 HP and is gonna TP out in time and be just fine. They aren't going to keep going for any form of a kill, just trying to pressure out Skem on this Drow. I've actually got 3 heroes down here from Neon, but TNC will bring Armel down, and Armel is going to run straight in with the haste on to Skem, and he's just going to blow up to the Blood Rite. Now going on to play hard perhaps, but the Cogs going to push him out, and KB going to be in danger. Do get him, Yopaj. I don't know about this. He gets stunned up by the Inkswell, and Armel going to have his way with him. We'll get the Swashbuckle, takes out another, and with this haste rune, Armel can just take down everyone. Cogs is going to be there. Play hard will still die to March. March, well, he thought about diving tier 1s, but the rest of his team did not want to. We'll back off in time. Paj actually going to choose to back off. He's not going to try to go for it. Might be just a little bit too risky.
Yeah, it's wasn't a clean cut for them, as there is a group up top, JG along with John UL.
He's going to cop a lot of damage. He might even get blown up here. JG, still with the Flux being left alone, is going to go down. Now the egg to be committed, but Gabby with the Tempest double is just focusing on it, and Armel will come out, get a bit more damage up, but here comes Yopaj onto March. They'll get the Venge, but that'll be it.
Where are you watching?
They don't really get much else. Definitely a better trade for TNC.
Yeah, they don't even find the kill on the Tempest double, so no extra gold from picking that up. It just expires in front of them, and TNC, they're going to be pleased. That's the first egg not being so effective for Neon. Going to have to watch how to use that spell. Their teamfight relies on that.
KP going to go for the Rupture into the Blood Rite. Can they have the damage in time? Well, they do.
That starts finding those openings. It's just they can't. They're also waiting for Yopaj to finish a blink. He's still 1,000 gold away. And they just can't do anything until those tools are up. They get a scan off, but it should be clear where they are.
They get a ward out, but that's going to be dewarded immediately. And now with the Soul Bind, and Armel is coming in with a double Rupture out as well.
Boy.
They get the egg off in time. It's not going to matter. Oh, that's a rough one. And, well, that ward you just placed, it's gone. March has got it.
They're bleeding their supports, so the bright side here is that the cores have a ton of space to farm up. This farm just has to matter. I believe that's the travels for JG flying out, and they're going for the defense.
So they could get Armel, be a big pickoff. He doesn't have the Rolling Thunder, but they can't really catch him out.
Oh.
Shot, nice from play hard, but do they have the damage to follow up? Look at Gabby's damage. Taking out half his HP already, and he's going back for the T1 tower with the Tempest double, and it is going to get denied at least. So they do save the gold on Neon Esports. Back towards Yopaj, however, who went way too far forward by himself. He's going to die.
It's not the hero you want dying. In fact, Skem.
Haste rune activated by Armel. He's going to think better of it. And well, now JG going for a nice lasso onto March. They're trying to settle for any kill they can get. But look at Armel. He wants to jump into the cogs and deal with play hard. And he does. He'll just roll his way out. Call that one a drive-by, John.
Yeah, it's the rule book. It is what it is, right? Like, it's a fair chance to both sides. If it happens, it happens.
I'm not questioning the rules. I just wanted to know what happens if they run out of time, that's all. March, ooh, nice deny on that DD room, but a great hook shot out from Playhard. Straight onto Tims, but he's going to survive. March swaps him out, and they're going to go after this Tiny. But Skem, he came in from the back lines, getting Tims on that Grimstroke, and now going after KB, and they are actually going to be able to get him. In fact, make it another March. Came back in on the Venge, and suddenly TNC has lost 3.
TNC, their lead down to 1K. And when you have the Arc Warden, a 1K lead is usually not a good sign. They need to start widening it, start finding a few key pickoffs. Lasso.
Yeah, nice lasso out. They got the big target in Armel. Yapage going to be out with the Avalanche, but no toss back yet. In fact, he doesn't even have it. Good hook shot in from Playhard, but they are still moving forward onto Yapage, who has been ruptured up and now swapped out. The Yapage is still there. Nobody's taking him out yet, but KB will come in and clean it up. Now the Ek to be committed. Skem, he wants to keep fighting. And March looks to fall here on the Venge unless that multi-shot misses like that. And March will survive for a bit longer as he does get another swap off onto JG. They're going to turn back around now. Stroke of Fate, not going to quite connect, but the Blood Right should not get the dust, or rather gust off. Armel cutting off from the side. Did bring one along with him, but they aren't going to commit quite yet. However, Neon will. Pete. Careful as JG going to look for a target now with the lasso, and they have caught out one in the form of Armel. They're going to burst down the Pango straight away. Tims, he could still be in danger. Tims should guaranteed be dead. Will be. Skem, a double kill on the Drow.
Yep, just clean pickoffs for them. Big kill in Armel.
Well, Scabby can try to meet up with them with those boots of travel. They're going to run straight into Skem. March would love a swap right now. Gabby, go for the Flux to get started, but Skem will mantle it off. Meanwhile, to the north, they have found that Phoenix, and that'll be a dieback on John Newell. Just bought back in that previous fight. Got to be worried about Playhard and JG. They're going to be looking to jump in. Try and steal this Aegis. TNC, they're going to go for a quick smoke. Trying to wrap around and block the way for that hook shot. Still looking for an angle. Playhard, he's waiting, but Yapage has been jumped on the Tiny. Still looking in, he does get the angle, but the Roshan's not done yet, and Gabby does manage to pick it up, so Playhard is going to go down, and so does Yapage on the Tiny. JG, he'll commit the lasso, but it may not mean anything. He'll kill KB, but he will lose his own life. And they end up getting a 3 for, well, a 2 for 4. The Aegis does expire at least on Gabby, so they get something out of this, but... Top lane, Gabby's Tempest double, just going to BKB up and stand his ground. Mid lane. M. Invis going to go after much. No, he'll switch over to KB on the Bloodseeker. They did lasso him up, and they do take him out. And that'll be March going down on the Venge. Now JG on the chase for more.
Neon's movement has caused TNC to withdraw into their side of the jungle. They did find the top tier 1, but that's pretty much a dead lane. Not the biggest objective. The gold injection's nice. As Neon, you know, they start to clump up now.
Armel? Huge pick off there for Skem. That's your mid Pango going down. About 4k ahead of the Drow now. Just send the Tempest double in, but is going to get it fed to Skem. Rod of Atos, KP, no, he gets hook shot out by Playhard. They want to take the fight. Playhard going to be alright. They'll swap in JG instead. The egg is still going. Yapage, a great avalanche out on that Tiny, but he'll be ruptured up. They'll just focus down March first. Now JG with a great lasso onto Tims. That'll be a Grimstroke who should be dying, but he will soulbind before he does go down. Still a great team fight out for Neon Esports. They get a 2 for nothing, and they're looking for more.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Run into... Oh no! Oh, you can't miss that. That's a He was standing still. He was basically AFK. JG, though, he is going to get a nice target in March. Oh, it's very unfortunate for Playhard.
Yeah.
Look at bot lane, John. Gabby's taking a Rax by himself. He's got it.
Oh, that is dirty. Oh, and they do 250 more damage now, right?
A divine
25 is up.
Well done, Skem. See, Skem knows he needs a divine. There's no other way to beat this darn hero, and he bought a divine. Well done, Skem. I'm proud of Skem.
Our Drow actually doing fantastic, and really making use of that farming divine rapier.
Just
Oh.
Tim's gonna blink away, but there is a leap in with a lasso out onto KB. They'll drag him onto the high ground, bring him on the other side, but he had spider legs, I believe. In fact, no, he just got out of there. Still, team fight continues. The egg does blow. KB does lose his life to Skem. Skem is actually doing a lot of damage. Gabby now looking to fight back. Bring it back in. KB rushing onto Skem, wanting to go after that Drow Ranger, but he's been Hurricane Pike backed. They disarm him. Looks like your Page is going to be caught on the Tiny and will eventually die.
That's a big back and forth between both teams.
And the Spark Wraiths that seem to be deleting Roshan right now. Gabby keeping scouts out. Roshan getting very, very low. And JG going to jump in a bit too early. A great bait out from Gabby. And now JG just stuck by himself in the middle of nowhere. Will try for the lasso, but it will mean nothing. Armel even just going to jump onto the high ground now. They'll get the Aegis.
So you're going to have runes on demand at the least, but they do smoke up. And they've got that Aegis. They've got the edge up.
Dude. Just seems as though they're a bit afraid about going into that Divine Rapier. They have found out your Page. That's going to be a massive pick on that mid-tiny. Meanwhile, Armel going into the back lines, trying to deal with the Phoenix, but he has already got the egg off. Armel just going to swashbuckle his way out before it does explode.
It's a great axe, Mike.
Oh,
look at that,
boy. Look.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Look at this. Look at this. When did this become Dota?
It's like StarCraft 2 when you've got siege tanks lined up and the enemy can't do anything. Still, the artillery that comes out of Yapaj does hit hard, but you've got an Abyssal up now on Armel. They are smoked behind.
From this far away, John? Gem can't even reach the Arc Water to hit it. Meanwhile, on the back lines, JG goes for the lasso, but he was ruptured up by KP. So swap out from March. They have got the Drow. Skem trying to run. He might just lose that Divine and does. That's the Divine of the deck. Gabby, he'll take it for himself. They'll buy back on Neon Esports, but...
No, you can't stop it. That's just going to be mega creeps coming out here for TNC. And the buybacks there from Skem, yeah, they just call it. They're just done. They're done. I mean,
it's over.
Good attempt from Neon. Really, a lot of shining moments there. They did put a lot of pressure on TNC. It's just that one fight at Roche cost them a ton. And of course, that Spell Prism. That was really one of the turning points for TNC. They got that Spell Prism on. They can kind of mix up their speed, but Neon will look to dominate lanes. TNC has to be very careful. Protect Gabby. That is their #1 priority for the first 15 minutes.
It seems as though Playhard has made the TP back down to the bot lane anyway. He's not going to stick around too long. Just a bit of early harassment out. We'll try and help out JG here in the bot lane up against March and Gabby. In fact, speaking of March, March may have been just stuck in a tree line now. He's going to eat a tree. Playhard has a swashbuckle and he'll throw it out, but March will eat a fairy fire, and now Playhard's the one in trouble. The creep is still chasing, giving Vision and Gabby.
Oh boy.
Says thank you very much to his creep, as he does get a very easy first blood.
Difficult back and forth, but Neon, you've got level 3 on JG, you're going to be happy. Just waiting for the level 4 mark and then perhaps stack onto the play boards.
G, a bit of damage out from March. Ooh. And with the multi-shot, Gabby's already laughing. March will take the kill.
Yapaj, you know, he walked down as well, but he gets back to the lane a bit faster, finds a little bit more farm. TNC, despite this though, maintain a 2k net worth lead. That is piling up on Gabby, way beyond everyone else, even in the denies, just having a good time in the drow.
March actually getting denied off by Gabby, and then Gabby will take Playhard's life. And that's a double laugh. It's a double whammy out from Gabby. I gotta say, Gabby's looked really good so far throughout these group stages as mid lane, Yopaj goes down to Armel and Tims.
Gotta be cautious when you come into this lane, because he is not gonna give you space to, you know, to really breathe there with his right click damage.
It's not. Armel now down to the bot lane, does have a DD rune active. The bottle does pop it to JG. Gabby is in a spot of danger, but Yopaj needs to finish off the kill quick because he could be in danger himself. He does get the scream out in time. We'll have the blink back up in 2 seconds, but Armel is going to go for the chase. Playhard now going to join in, and they even have John Uel there. Armel may have stove a bit too far here as he is going to get... Yeah, he's going to get gazed up and die. That's a big couple of kills there for Neon Esports.
They do put Gabby up top. Looks like it's about that time where both teams look for the tier 1 trades.
We'll get started. KP finally has that soul ring coming out as Tims is going to get chased down, but Armel killed off JG down at the bot lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Need to land a big arrow if they actually want to kill off Skem. These are coming in. Arrow is not going to land, and Skem will... Oh, he's linked into the arrow!
What?
Oh, Skem, no! Magic missile, it's not going to be enough anyway. Oh, it's a close call.
Dire's
Blinked right into it.
That keeps you on edge. Those kinds of arrows. Tims, whether or not he's a prophet doesn't matter. They find a kill here down mid.
JG does go down on the Venom, but the team fight will start as Yopaj gets a nice sonic wave out. Now the rolling thunder out from Playhard will finish the job off. Tims gonna get hit once, hit twice. He only has 1 leap charge. They'll gaze him up, more disarms. He will finally commit the leap, but Yopaj was waiting. It does take him out. Now on to March. March actually tankier than you would expect. They do have KP and Gabby around to help out. That'll mean Neon do need to back off. They've got a double damage rune active on Yopaj. Try and make use of it while they still have it. Gabby is right near them. They go onto the high ground and they might spot him out now. In fact, they run straight into him, and this could be a great pickoff, but a great gust out from Gabby. Ooh. They do get the gaze off in time from John Uel, and Gabby has to accept the fact that he is dead.
Yeah, they still want that mid tier 1. They know the Rolling Thunder's gone. That's a big team fight spell off. That's their main control as well. Nice arrow.
Catch up onto the ledge on Uel. Go down. Play hard now. Going back in with the swashbuckle, but the multi-shot is there from our Drown. Oh, JG getting swapped in by March. He's going to die.
Yep. So,
fine.
Yeah, they're going for a shove up top. Tier 2 already looking very unhealthy. The defense.
The thing with the Drow, you just take the towers so quick, but Playhard is going to roll in with Yopaj there, but they got the gust off from the Quap, and she has no way to dispel, but it will wear off, and Gabby is actually in massive trouble as the Chain Frost does fly through, and it looks like Gabby has accepted the fact that he's going to die. With that TNC wanting to get out, or maybe Armel wants to go back in, but he is spotted out by Playhard now. To just get himself onto the high ground and TP away.
And there's that Orchid for Yopaj, so they can come in. They can probably get the control into one here and immediately burst him. Gabby has to be super careful. There's just so much gap close here from Neon.
JG's trying to get started. Doesn't quite hit the Gale, but Yopaj is going to go in with the Orchid onto KP, but now the Dream Course there from Armel, and they're looking to turn. They'll get Yopaj down, and the Chain Frost
Scam?
Still bouncing around, but
Scam?
not doing too much. A Scam does go down, and now KP set to fall, but or maybe not. JG the one to go down. Tim's on a triple. Actually going to go to the left side, and they're going to leave the Roshan on pretty low HP for now. To the Venom Awards, Gabby. Go back in for the Roche. Mel looks like he'll get started, but Yopaj got the silence, but the arrow came in from Tim's, and it connected on their Queen of Pain, which means there's no stealing happening here, but Playhard is in with a great rolling thunder. The only problem is he has no backup. Mel held them at bay. Playhard, he had 3 people stunned up for however many seconds. It just did not matter.
Yeah, that's wonderful from Armel. Perfectly timed. Neon was just smoke up right then as well on Yopaj.
He's got the silence off on Armel, but he's rooted in place. Uled up by KP and rooted again. And with the Firestorm to come in, he is dead. That is not what you want to see from your position 2 Queen of Pain. Armel's having a look around for Skem. Almost found him.
Dire's middle tower
Quite quick enough with the orb. Armel's actually TPing up to go after Playhard, it seems. Just wants a quick kill. Gets the Dream Coil with the Veil, and now the orb to fly through. Won't be able to quite finish him off. Go back in now with Yopaj. He comes in with the silence and with the Sonic Wave, Armel. Just going for a pickoff that he couldn't get on his own, and does pay for it.
Yeah, it's that Venjora at play with the Drow, added range. You know, you've got the Hurricane Pike, you've got the Grove Bow. Very balanced set of items for Gabby, and really no committal siege. I mean, what is this?
Mel looks like he will just solo pick off the Lich, and does, and well, there goes JG.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Go for the Rolling Thunder. Nice play in from Playhard now with Yopaj. A big Sonic Wave out, but here's your Uber. He has arrived. KP looking to get March out as well, and
perfect.
does. Just perfect.
The timing, the Aegis expired right as they got out as well. So he can jump in, he can do some work. You've got to be cautious here if you're TNC.
Thunder. Playhard gonna go in with the blink, lands on KP and wants Gabby on that Drow, but he's gonna be swapped out from March. Yopaj, unfortunately with this BKB, he's gonna be able to get nothing done at this rate. They're trying for March, but he's so tanky. KP, Mel gonna jump in. He has found the real Playhard, and looks like he will get the real Playhard. No buyback on that Pangolier.
That is cause for laughter. Balance, Ice Frog. You can't do no wrong. This is perfect.
All right, so top Rax is gone now. TNC, a very easy Rax for them to take.
You know, Orb of Destruction on Drow. You just melt everything.
The Aegis for Gabby now. He'll even take the cheese for himself.
Radiant's bottom tower
Neon smoked up. Armel? No, miss out.
They're going to run into KP, which is not the target they want to start on, but they will abyssal him up. March will swap him out on the Venge. They do at least get March. Now with that, they may be able to go further, but they're not focusing down Gabby, who's on Skem as we speak. They'll get KP, but a massive Dream Call out from Armel, holding them down, and Skem just gets melted by Gabby. Now onto JG. In fact, never mind that, go on Yopaj. He does Sonic Wave, but Gabby eats the cheese and keeps man fighting up against this Queen of Pain, and they just can't fight back. Yopaj will have to blink out of there. Mel gets a double. Gabby looking for a dominating spree. Gives the tip over to Playhard.
Such as tomorrow.
Onto the high ground. Mid racks will go down. I can't comment, John. Down to the bot racks.
Yep, and tricky spot, Neon. They don't have their ults. The respawns are short though, but it's gonna be Megas now.
Yopaj gonna jump in with the BKB, and he is dead. Yeah, Gabby is just hitting too hard. Playhard trying to roll through, but Gabby is just firing arrows at him. He's gone. Now Skem is going to have his Dream Coil broken and is also going to go down. And it's just a very, very dominant victory from TNC in this last series of the day.
Yeah, it's a valiant effort by Neon, falling back to Skem AM. With TNC, they come out on top, dominant form. Game 1 was a lot shakier, but here a lot cleaner of a performance from TNC.